Right, we're going to turn now to weather, and we're preparing for some weather impact alert days here in Northeast Ohio.
Yeah, meteorologist Jessica Van Meter's been looking at this really all week long, and this is legitimately dangerous heat, yes?
Yeah, it's going to be a really impactful heat wave for us looking ahead to next week. Our average high temperatures are right around 80 for this time of year, and we're looking at temperatures well into the 90s as we get into much of next week. Record heat is going to be possible, and we're also going to have some increased humidity, which is going to make it feel like 100 plus for a good stretch of next week. We're talking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as well. So at least 5 days in a row where those temperatures are going to be well into the 90s, feeling like triple digits during the day. And we're also not going to get a lot of relief through the overnight hours. We don't really drop below 70 through that stretch. So that's going to be a prolonged period that you're going to have to account for next week to deal with the heat. So make a plan as you look towards next week to stay cool. Do what you can there. We've got a QR code. You can take your phone out and scan that in the bottom right-hand corner. That's going to be to our app. And if you need some help finding places to stay cool and finding some ways to get relief from the heat going into next week, you can find a lot of that over there as we go through the weekend, and especially as we get into next week and the heat itself. This weekend, things are looking great. It's into next week, especially Sunday going into Monday, that we start to see this ridge really developing. We'll have an area of high pressure off to our southeast, and this area of high pressure just sets up, and the heat associated with it is just going to set up over us and just really hang out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's still going to be there. So all next work week, we're looking at those temperatures well into the 90s. And I know everyone's like, when are we going to get the relief from that heat? We could potentially see above average temperatures. In fact, we're likely to still see above average temperatures as we head towards next weekend and into the following week, leading up towards 4th of July and all of the celebrations around that. So it's looking like we're going to have quite a stretch of above average temperatures. Again, average temperature for our high is about 80 degrees. So something to keep in mind. In the meantime, if you are not a fan of the heat at all tomorrow is your day to enjoy. Things should be great for you out there tomorrow. It's going to feel very comfortable. Into Sunday is still good for your outdoor plans. It's just going to be a hotter day overall. We'll still keep that humidity feeling very low. It's going to be very comfortable in terms of those dew points through the weekend. And then there's that uptick in humidity as we get into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and that's going to just make that heat even worse. As far as this evening is concerned, going to be fantastic. Good night to open up those windows, let in some fresh air. Temperatures drop back into the 50s with mostly clear skies. Tomorrow, picture perfect, 10 out of 10 kind of day. Temperatures in the 70s, mostly sunny skies. Just a light breeze coming in from the north. Very comfortable, and probably the last nice day we're going to have for at least a week, if not 10 days or more at this point. Again, if you're not a fan of the heat. Now, as far as that National Design hour-by-hour forecast is concerned, as we get to Sunday, we'll see a little more cloud cover into the picture. Not too bad to start things off. Saturday night into Sunday, still a good night to leave those windows open, let in some free air conditioning while you can. We're going to rebound right back into the 80s by Sunday afternoon, and it only goes up from there. Medina Country Club 7-day outlook. Yeah, Monday through Friday, we're highlighting temperatures into the 90s. We'll have that humidity. It's going to be feeling like 100 plus for most of those afternoons. So keep that in mind again as you look ahead and plan next week. Account for that heat and what you're going to do to stay cool next week.
Have I moved back to Phoenix? What just
No,
happened?
it's a dry heat in Phoenix.
Yeah, but once you hit 106, it doesn't matter.
That's very true. Hot is hot.